He ain't lie. Shit, it's like that with the dollar. It's not even backed by anything anymore.
But key phrase the nigga just said, Joe Rogan, they could hide it.
He did say
They've been
that.
hiding stuff. They've been hiding stuff. So again, look at how we just learned about this, whether it hit or not. 9 times out of 10, I mean, I know missiles could travel real far. You could break that up. You could prevent stuff from like doing things. You could change the trajectory of a lot of asteroids. Actually, if you just start shooting at stuff, if a nigga, you know what I'm saying, like perfect example when people be doing a little the skeet shooting. You know what I'm saying, when you shoot that shotgun with the slug to hit that skeet shooter, the fragments disperses into different areas. Okay. Now you take a 9 or any other caliber that's not a slug, and you try to shoot them other smaller fragments, they'll go different places as well. You get where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
So that can be done with an asteroid. I don't give a damn how big it is. Okay. They could send a whole bunch of stuff up
No,
there.
I said it
Back to
didn't
back to back to back.
crash into work into the earth. They're not gonna let
But
that
I'm
size crash
saying
into earth. They can still
it
break it up though.
yeah. Even if one chunk, you said they could make it to where one chunk hit for sure. N-
Oh
Again, a
yeah, they
rocket
could.
is capable of doing serious damage. We've seen what rockets can do. I mean, get the shooting at that asteroid. It'll divvy up like that. They. There's people out there that can literally do mathematics as to every point in every time frame as to how to hit this to make this chunk up to hit in certain areas. Okay. This is possible through physics and some other stuff. Right. They could divvy this up however they want to, but they're not. Again, the biggest problem, if everybody on earth has money, you're not gonna have control over anyone. That's the biggest thing. The reason why they put all these laws into place and have all these protocols to prevent is to keep control over everybody over at least in the US. But overall, okay, everything functions the same. They want to have control of everybody. You can't control a nigga with money. You can't. Cause if I know you working with the same thing I'm working with in my bank account, ain't really nothing to talk about. I'm gonna do my thing over here. You gonna do your thing over there. It's many different lanes and avenues that things can transpire into going into. It's just who knows what can happen. The possibilities are endless. It could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. It's a combination of both. Again, like I said, you have people that's been like fiending harder than a crackhead trying to get trying to get a rock, like for real. Like this is insane for world domination. Like if you give a nigga money, then they whole entire goal is to dominate the world. They believe me, with money you can do whatever. You can do whatever. Cause okay, say for instance, right now, you got some mad scientist nigga. He just broke his shit, but this nigga he knows stuff, right? Get this nigga $1 billion. I promise you, this nigga be building rockets in his basement.
Mhm.
He'll get some type napalm, something crazy, and just start doing stupidity. That's the scary portion of it.
Mhm.
That's what a lot of like you really have some sick niggas in the world where it's
You
like
right.
why
You give them
they
money. You
you get money and you know what I'm saying again these are people that don't get background checks. These are people that's actually working in high positions of power, but you just don't know. what I'm saying? Because they don't do a thorough search on who this person is or who they actually can be. Just because this nigga making 40 figures a year, I mean, that doesn't mean if that nigga made anything more, he doesn't have the potential of doing something stupid. Okay. It's
You're right. It is
it's
very tricky situation.
so like that I actually will fear like all right, we got paid like it'll be a happy little period for a couple days, but then you know what I'm saying once niggas start really getting into it, like really seeing what their potential
True.
is with it, that's when niggas is gonna start losing their minds, doing stupid stuff.
You're right.
I
You're
don't
not
care about
lying,
the
bro.
niggas buying 14,000 Maybachs and buying 45 mansions that you know what I'm saying. I don't care about them niggas. That don't mean nothing. Okay. But even then, with all this money just circulating, it's you can't tax nothing. What are you taxing? Okay. The money's literally coming right back.
There's not
Yeah, the
gonna be no
debt'll be gone.
government. There,
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? If you can't tax niggas on nothing, I mean, like, what could you possibly do? Again, the biggest thing, these niggas don't want to lose not 1 inch of control. Even if they said, all right, we gonna give all y'all this paper, da da da, da but we only giving y'all 25% of it, and the rest is gonna cover. You know what I'm saying? Our taxes and you know what I'm saying keep some type of funding. That's even more of a problem because now not only does that make the U.S. uh 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 uh, uh you know what I'm saying that makes us a huge target now.
whoa.
You
Yes,
know what I'm
I
saying?
just thought about that.
That makes us a
Bro, if
huge
all
target.
the brown people around the world have access to that amount of money, oh GG's.
You got
We're getting
niggas
nukes from
that
everywhere.
literally despise the US.
We're
Okay.
getting nuked from
But
every
I'm
fucking
saying
angle.
look. If like you know what I'm saying, so even from the government standpoint, okay, these niggas been beefing with niggas for years. Like we it's undisclosed
It's
beefs that these niggas don't
bad.
ever speak on. Now, if they were to come to an
Yo,
agreement as to all
Phyllis,
right,
what's
we all
good,
about to split this
queen?
evenly, which won't ever
Yo, I
happen.
saw you post the video.
Somebody
I'm
always
watching
wants
that
to do
shit
something
tomorrow when I'm
unfair
off.
and nah, I want to be the richest. I want to be the richest. So you know what I'm
W
saying?
Phyllis in the building.
That's a problem. That's a problem. So I can
Yo,
understand
we're
why they
talking
keep some
about
things under wraps, but again, like they made the
this
problem
crazy
from
ass
the
shit.
beginning. If you stay as an
I gotta
open
explain
book,
after he
you
finished.
would never have
How was your
really have no
day?
problem, honestly speaking.
What's good,
But
Dubs?
okay, say these
Yes,
niggas
girl, I'm
just
watching
give
it tomorrow. I
everybody
saved it to my
25%
playlist.
of, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. And
I want to wait till I can
the
actually sit and
US will
watch the
be
full
the
thing.
strongest and most powerful only because we have money behind us.
I could low key put in the
Now,
background though, just
it
to get the
would be
watch
up
time up
to
now.
them to ally with everybody else and, you know what I'm saying, try to
Talking about some
make peace.
conspiracy shit.
But again, somebody gonna be a greedy nigga out
Not
there.
conspiracy. I wouldn't even
Nah,
call it
hell
that. It's
nah. I
not
don't like them
conspiracy.
numbers, cuz like we
Not
want more.
conspiracy.
We want more. Like one thing for sure, two things for certain. It's always
I'm gonna
somebody
let him
out there that
cook.
want to
I'm
be
gonna let him
richer than
cook.
somebody else, and they're gonna do everything in their power to be richer than them.
Oh my god, I
You know
can
what I'm
make a
saying?
clip
Whether they gotta
of earlier.
take you down, kill you, whatever. It's sad, but that's life. That's how it works in some people's brains. Why
Yes,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
look for that clip.
Nobody wants to be equal to anyone else. For the people that think that way, nobody wants to be equal. I mean, and it shows. It shows as time has went on, time and time again. I mean, amongst each and every race, you have I've seen it. Like, I mean, till this day, I still go through it. Like African people. Okay, it's funny, or not Nigerians, not African people,
The
Nigerians. Okay,
Nigerians.
it's
I'm
it's
pulling up to a
it's
few
it's it's been
streams
times
right
where
now. Just
we
checking
look
in with
down
everybody's
upon,
stream.
or they look at you in
It's
disgust.
good so far. They're
Like,
talking about some
humanity or
real
whatever. I
woo
mean,
woo
I
stuff
can't
right now,
say
but
that y'all ever went
Katt
through eye band
spitting.
time and time
He
again, but
knows what he's
how do
talking
you
about.
look at me like that. Like,
I can
nigga,
guarantee this is gonna
we
be
got the
some
same bank
funny
account.
shit.
Like,
Going
how, you really think you better than me? Or you know what I'm saying?
oh God, this shit
What are they?
is strange.
Are Chinese people Japanese people? Or are those two different people? Like, what
It's
do they fall
Bro,
under?
two different
Are
countries.
they
Like, cause
okay? Wait,
Japan's an island.
so they're Asian then,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
Or is
yeah.
that another?
Yep,
Okay,
they're
we're
Asian.
Asians. Okay, I don't know if anybody's ever went to an Asian store,
man, fuck that.
and you know what I'm saying, they look at you a little funny, like you beneath them,
Yeah, type
right?
shit.
Contract
Perfect
cancel. Oh
example.
my
Their
God.
education. I remember when I
Oh
was in
my
school.
fucking
Them
God.
Asian niggas like really shit on you if you don't really know your math. Like you stupid as hell. You
Oh,
don't know
with
2 + 2.
everything, they'll be
Like they
the
want to
best student
excel.
and still doing fucking piano
Man,
and
fucking
sports all
kill me,
this.
bro. What the?
Like they'll do everything.
But
They know how to do everything.
with that, the point that I'm making is with
Man,
certain
so
ethnic
not in my
groups
damn
or
backpack. Get
races,
the fuck
whatever
out
it
of
wants
here,
to
bro.
be considered as or whatever it needs to fall under category, I don't care. The point is, you always have somebody out
Where the fuck is
there
my
that
blunt?
wants to be better than somebody else.
My blunt fucking gone.
That's just how the game goes. Niggas will be highly unfair. So that's a very very scary area. Okay, let's forget. You know what I'm saying, U.S. citizens. Let's X that out. We don't care about them no more. The people that are actually in control of everything, that's been controlling things for years. That's the problem. Government officials and like super high ranked individuals across these
Really,
continents and countries.
I was gonna say, I've been
Man,
waiting to watch it too. I think I'm like
Once
how
this
many
type
days late?
of currency
4 days
comes
late, pretty
into
much.
the
I've
picture,
been stalling, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let's just watch it.
yeah, they might have
Let's think
missiles
piece
over
this
here. They
shit.
might have missiles over here. That's cool and
It's still
dandy.
not gonna be as good as the Shannon
But
Sharp one though.
within all of that, let's go back to the US and Russia trying to have a whole space race. The Russian niggas really believe like, nah, we gonna be better than y'all. We get into space first, my nigga. Like, it's that. So now these niggas going back and forth. It's a competition. It's a competition everywhere. Literally.
Hi Shay.
That's
Hi
that's
Shay.
scary. That's not gonna be a good thing. Now that I like really think about it. Like,
oh,
you're saying,
this shit
we
fucking
gotta
strange.
take into consideration the niggas has been in power. I know I said this already, but it's going to be some type of greed. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna really have that. Oh, you know what? We could call bygones bygones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not in debt to us no more. We all could be happily living ever. It's not gonna be that. It'd be bigger wars over that. Like hell nah, like you ain't cut me in on my deal. That like somebody's gonna do somebody dirty some way somehow, or somebody's gonna catch offense as to like, nah, we did this for y'all. Da, da, da. That's when a lot more secrets is gonna start being revealed. Okay, like it really deep dives into the craziest rabbit hole ever. The craziest. I promise you. Let them start shooting at them asteroids. But then again, they can't even do it until they talk to other
Get the
niggas.
fuck
This because
out of
you know what I'm
here,
saying,
bro.
with that
True.
type
How the
of
fuck we
pape
gotta get
coming
this
in
damn
and it
cable?
landed on this
Oh
side
my
of town
God.
or
Mm-hmm.
across like say if it
Cause they
land
got
in the middle of the
detectors and
ocean
shit, so they gonna
and it
know.
connects to certain areas. You know what I'm saying? These niggas shoot missiles at it. Like, all right, they gotta be they have to have a heads up ahead of time, like, hey, this is about to be hitting here, bruh. Like, we gonna do like this, that. But again, somebody's going to disagree. Somebody's gonna disagree.
Hey, you want this
That's
gun?
going to cause the hugest war. So if anything, it would be smart as hell for them to shoot that thing away and not let it come anywhere near here. Why? I just said why. Do we really want that?
I really don't need it.
Because
That it's just too
again,
much of a
with that
domino
type of
effect,
paper, you think them niggas really care? Bro, them niggas don't care, bruh.
bro. It's too much of a domino effect.
Too much. Too much. It goes in so many different directions. You have people that are in these high positions of power that are not level headed.
Oh,
They're not
we
level headed.
clearly see that.
Okay. So again, the biggest thing would be greed. That'll be the biggest thing. And you're saying for someone as a
Are
country,
you
because
ready to
again,
fight or no?
who has the
Okay, hop
highest
up on this
currency
building
right
because
now?
there's always people here.
Who?
I don't
Because
know
it's not the
who
U.S.
is
anymore.
it. Is it China or Russia?
I don't know how
I
to
think
tell
I
you.
thought they like combined their money or some shit. I don't know.
Like this.
I'm not sure,
Like, I'm
but
out there.
with that, you know what I'm saying, something will have to be put into place as to where everybody says, all right, you know what, let's
They're
call
right there in front
bygones
of us.
bygones,
I don't know how to
which
beat.
will never ever happen. I
Because
don't
somebody's
care how
always
many
gonna want
years.
the edge on the other person. Never.
Exactly. And
Nobody
then
wants to be the
again,
preyed.
we see this all the time in movies, and it's always
Should I smack him?
overlooked. We just think that's like
Right
a
here.
cool plot twist.
I
No,
need to get
this is
closer
what
though.
really goes down. Even in like the
Don't be
most
mad if I fuck up.
simplistic
Okay.
bank heist movies, a nigga double crossed you. I'm smoking this nigga because
No,
I
it's
want
like
a bigger cut.
period.
Yep.
Mind you, you know what I'm saying? These niggas done did a bank heist that was worth 40 billion. Why you gotta be greedy, bruh? You know what I'm saying? It's only 6 niggas on the heist. 40 billion split amongst them. They good for a nice minute. They good. Not even a nice
Forever
minute. They're good for forever.
and
You know what
future
I'm saying?
generations.
Even if they did blow a
I'm a
little money,
teammate though.
still good. You could open up businesses. You could, you know what I'm saying, have all types of passive income and or all types of income for the rest of your life. But we see it time and time again. A nigga will get double crossed. A nigga want to be greedy. Oh, matter of fact, I'm killing everybody.
Let me say something to these niggas. When I say I've been over this entire fucking game,
Like that's just how it goes. So, like I said, we see that on these movies. And never really put two and two together. This is what goes on in the actual government. It's been going on. It's a dirty game. It's very dirty up there. Look how many times we done seen niggas about to expose something and they get wiped out. They disappear.
It's been happening so long.
Been
And we can literally predict when it's gonna happen. Very obvious.
Oh, with some type of currency coming, nobody's gonna agree on. Again, I'm repeating myself, but it's true. That's the most truest statement. Somebody out of everybody still want to be ahead of the game. Like, nigga, I'm number one. I don't want to be nobody's equal. I don't want to be anybody's equal. That's just what it is.
Oh, fucking miss.
It's just like that. I don't know why. Like, you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be that way. Everybody should want to be, you know what I'm saying, equal. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that's been fighting for certain equal rights for years. Still ain't full blown equal. Okay? Cause I mean, it's woo. This didn't open up a different chapter.
You haven't lied about one thing.
I don't
Crazy
know
that's
how
like that,
this.
but it's always been like that.
I don't. I think even if USD try to shoot this away, that's gonna piss somebody off. Now we in war because y'all kept it in space, and then that could have helped this, that, or somebody gonna try to get hold of it some way, somehow. That's not good.
Big W, what's up, CC?
That's very, very questionable. Like, you know what I'm saying, if niggas is ready to go to war over oil, Imagine what they'd do about that.
How you feeling, brother?
Nah, I don't like that. I don't like that.
I'm here.
That got my brain frantically thinking like, wait a minute. How long has this been known of?
A
And how
year?
long have they? Is a year.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They probably knew about it before the article came out.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I mean, of course they, of course they, of course they.
I watched it both perspectives.
They probably already did everything there was to do with the thing by the
Who
time the
else
story
knew about
came
it?
out.
That's the real thing. Who
I want to know
else
what other
knows
countries
about
was a part of the little deal. I'm sure it wasn't all of them. And I'm sure it wasn't certain
it? And that's
countries that are a
that,
threat.
that goes back to us. But even see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That further confirms my point. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got cut out. Somebody got cut out, even if it is your ops. You know what I'm saying? If that's crazy. Like that's one thing that should never ever be a thing. If it's paid to be dispersed, where it can literally be evened out amongst everybody, even niggas that ain't even born yet. How you come out the womb, you already rich as hell? Come on now, let's be for real. Niggas is getting cut out. You don't think that's gonna cause the craziest uproar? Like, hold on, y'all, what? You can't keep that up under wraps. Somebody's gonna step up and say, like, oh nah, well, da 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 da. It always happens. It always happens. I don't, man, nah. Mm-mm. I don't like that, and I'm not even one to really look into stuff that much. This concerns me. This has something to do with all of us. But
You're not wrong.
again, somebody got cut out. Yo, biggest ops. That would easily squash the beef. Hey, no, we all even. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it can be done.
Could be.
The US could come out. Hey, we gonna pay off our debt. We gonna do this. We gonna let bygones be bygones. You know what I'm saying? We gonna work on some new system to, you know what I'm saying, make sure we always good. You know what I'm saying? But are they gonna do that? No. It US been dirty. And so has other countries and continents. They've been dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know. I don't know. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, certain movies that we didn't watch then foreshadowed this type of stuff.
Like what? The Simpsons?
Nah, not even.
I was just kidding.
No, I mean the Simpsons probably foreshadowed it. If anything, like some of the stuff that's the majority of the stuff that's actually been, you know what I'm saying, displayed on that show has actually been true, which is crazy, very crazy. You know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about like movies where it was some type of government deals going on, or you know what I'm saying these niggas didn't went to war or something crazy, or it's translated into the future, but they like never really tell the real, or they not necessarily don't tell. They tell you, but in slight ways. Yo, this is how we got here. You know what I'm saying? Like let me see. What's the name of that? I could use Fifth Element as an example as well. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen that movie?
What's that?
Man, I can't even break it down
Then
because it was scenes in there where pretty much niggas did foul play, and you know what I'm saying it was always, you know what I'm saying, nigga wanting to get it off for themselves.
tight shade, tight shade.
And like Oh man, this really got me thinking. Like the way my brain is thinking right now, like we didn't overclock. Like, bruh. Mm-mm. That's skibbity. Mm-mm. I don't like it.
Oh my god, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There's somebody right here.
I don't like it.
Bruh.
Hit him a little bit. Nice.
That nigga got locked,
I don't know.
Teammates over there, maybe.
Bruh. The LeBron glazing is crazy. Oh, he hit
LeBron glazing?
40,000. Yeah. I was scrolling on YouTube. They're like, congrats on 40,000 points. Never been done before. Okay, we get it.
That shit don't even matter. This right here is something that everybody need to look
Fascinating.
into. This
Fascinating. Let's see. I wonder what else he know about this shit.
I'ma shut up. I got a yap. If you notice, time and time again, niggas can't stay on certain subjects for too long.
Mm-mm.
And I love how Katt operates as a person. He gonna make you dig for it, so you can find out for yourself and, you know what I'm saying, come to the realization what it is. And everybody that's probably viewed this, you know what I'm saying, took it as a grain of salt. Like, I ain't really gotta look too far into it. But like that right there is very huge. But he did say key things.
Oh, one's on me. One's on me. One's on me.
He
Certain
definitely
things
said
is just a
enough.
commodity. Uh-huh. He said far more too much. Nah. He ain't say too much. He kept it like as he usually does. Short and sweet.
He's a
But
very tact speaker.
factuals, no capsules.
The amount of time he takes before he says stuff.
Mm-hmm. His words that he articulates is crafted very, 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 very smart. Very smart. Yeah, this is skibbity. Man. That's crazy. But yeah, they can only stay on certain subjects for a certain amount of time. Because you deep dive into this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It'll definitely cause a uproar, and you know what I'm saying? We'll start seeing more people disappear.
That's what Cat Williams has said.
But
King.
again, the way the world works, they know how to get your attention off of certain things like this for certain people. I mean, and by the masses, it's a lot more controllable people than we realize.
One down.
I mean, this is that's
I mean, that's like 99% of people. They're bots. They kind of designed the
I
system
wouldn't
that
say
way.
99%. I say about nine. I say about 87%. 87%.
They don't be letting the ones live. That's a threat.
The other percent, those are the ones that, you know what I'm saying, gotta move how they move. And you know what I'm saying, I know for damn sure I fall within that lower percentile. Can't control me. I do what the fuck I want to do. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna pay my taxes on time and all that. That's controllable. But let it be some stuff like this going on. No. You ain't gonna stop me from. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Ain't nobody ever gonna take my First Amendment right away. No. Let's see, again with that type of paper, a regular person can make changes. Literally, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's so many factors that goes into that it doesn't even make sense. Immediately the government can be overthrown. Now you got other countries.
What,
Yes,
y'all see one of them purple rifts?
That can destroy the
Exactly.
earth
Appreciate the clip.
literally
God.
in a matter of seconds.
Killer, you still with me?
Just by, you know what I'm saying, somebody else being able to have this type of paper behind them and overthrow the government. All it takes is one person.
GG's.
It doesn't take multiple people. It takes one. One.
Yeah, it is Sunday.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe certain laws into place, but the law doesn't apply to niggas that got money.
I just figured that out yesterday. I'm like, oh, yeah,
If I
it's
know
Friday.
I could pay, you know what I'm saying, if a nigga got $1 billion, it only costs 1 million to go, you know what I'm saying, find a doctor, or, you know what I'm saying, or some type of rocket scientist. Hey, nigga, you know how to build this right here? Oh, I'm paying you. What are they gonna say? I can't do this.
NBA playoffs coming
That nigga
soon,
know he could
see?
do with that
What you
money. Like,
thinking? What you
oh,
thinking?
cool. It's just so many, like,
What I got in my
it's over 1,000 ways that this can spiral out into something very bad.
What was I thinking?
There's no good in any of it.
Too much alcohol in that.
None. Because just based off of how people's
what-
mindsets are.
I should even just never put the cranberry juice.
It's a lot of people that, again, I have to focus on that.
Mhm.
It's a lot of people that we don't
Yo,
even
Zeke,
realize.
what's
They could
good,
be
my
sitting right in
guy?
front of us.
It's too
Just
How we feeling, bro? It's good to
edge
see
over world
you.
domination. Like, nigga, I will really take over the world for real. Like, this would be my town. Because that's just what they've
We're talking
always
about
wanted. Like,
how many people?
it's
why?
crazy shit
I
Cat Williams just
don't
explained
know.
about this asteroid worth
Yeah,
like
no
But
faith.
everybody
I'm
having
gonna have
money is
faith in my
scary.
own team.
I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that.
I want something like
When you
hot
really
fudge.
think about it, it sound good in the beginning when you like, oh yeah, everybody
hey, what you
got
about to
money,
eat?
we all good.
Hey,
Nope.
what you about to eat?
Nope.
Some beans
Nope.
and
If I don't-
fucking hot dogs?
See, I'm sleep on your team.
That's a
man.
very
See,
bad
I'm
thing.
sleep on them.
What y'all eat over there? It's like
You got
beans and
niggas that's
tomatoes.
homeless, really want to like crack back at the world. They itching. Man, I'm gonna stack up this 1,000. I'm gonna go buy me a strap. I'm
Zeke,
going to the White House. I'm on demon time.
don't listen to me, Zeke. I'm just,
Come on.
hey, what is it? It's
Be real.
beans and sausage.
You got all the money in the world. You go buy a tank.
Well, I got some crisp
What's
on me,
stopping the nigga from building the
but
tank?
that's not breakfast, Zeke.
This was years ago. A nigga actually
You
drove.
need real food.
He built the tank in his garage.
I'll be waiting on y'all pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't succeed into executing all his plans, but he definitely tore the city up. Nigga built the tank off a whole bulldozer. I don't know if you ever seen that. But this is real.
I understand,
So if
Zeke.
a nigga could
I
build a
get
tank in
that
his own
game.
garage, you know what I'm saying? Paycheck after paycheck, getting all these parts, building in his garage. Imagine what much more that can be done
Who knows?
with the nigga that actually has money to get
Chocolate.
crazy materials and get all types of
Be subby.
anti-armor rounds, this, that, and the third. Like, with money, you can get anything. Anything that you can possibly think of.
I just left their ass.
This ain't no make believe. This for real. That's yeah.
All right. You know what? You right, bro. Hold on.
I'm shutting up though.
No, hold on.
'Cause I'm about to start getting looked
Good night,
into in a
take
minute.
look.
Nah, you already on the list, gang.
I'll just call you.
Anyone that knows it, you're already on the list. You just learn how to live with that shit. Hold on, where's the emo I'm looking for?
Go
All
ahead,
right. Hold on. At Harlem in the chat. Oh, this is not the
Oh,
one that's
Yapper?
animated. Oh, it is. It is.
Blabs.
Hey, he competed for my #1 yapper spot. Who's more of a yapper, me or Harlem?
Hey man.
We gotta do a poll, okay? But sometimes when you telling the truth, you gotta yap. That's what they don't. That's what they want y'all to be like, oh, yap session, right? So you can miss out on the
Call me
point.
a blabber, man.
Both.
Telling y'all.
You can't
Facts,
vote for.
facts, then
Pick
they-
one. Pick one. Yo, Zeke, not you joining in, gang. Zeke, why are you joining in with him? No, don't join in with y'all. So he said, but what I was probably gonna have later is beans, toast, and eggs. Yo, Zeke, what's with that beans and toast shit y'all UK niggas got? You gonna have to explain that one to me, gang. How is that breakfast? Y'all eating like cold baked beans that I know is unseasoned with toast and a tomato on the side with some eggs. Yo, Tay, thank you for the biddies, bro. Much love. I'm pulling up to everybody's stream that I can right now. Everyone I know that's online, I'm pulling up. I'm sprinkling bits on the head. I'm not dropping them. I'm sprinkling.
Zeke?
What
Be
Zeke
cool,
say?
sir?
Wait, who said? I'm
Oh, no,
insulting.
he valid.
I'm insulting his UK food because he's a UK bruv.
Check his account.
So he got the beans and toast and shit over there for breakfast. You know what they be eating over there, bro? Have you ever seen a British breakfast?
Nigga, Zeke had me scared a little minute, like, for his safety. Like, sir, do you know Mr. Bandwave is here?
Yeah, Mr. Benwave is here, bro. Can't confirm. Is Yowza trying to encourage the emo spam for me? W instigator though. Oh my god. They talking about everything. Okay, so boom. How crazy does this sound? So have you ever heard anything about like how the major historical sites in the world across cultures are all lined up in a mathematical way? Like if you do a line, it connects all these fucking things. So say for example, what's two things that are okay, say like the Greek Colosseum, or not the Colosseum, but it's called, you know, the things with the columns, the Greek columns, how that's their signature shit. Oh my god, I'm fucking muted. Oh my god, Harlem, I thought I was unmuted. Okay, I was talking the whole time. All right, are you ready? Okay, I was trying to say, have you heard anything that sounds like this, or how crazy does this sound? So what they're talking about, I'm telling you, bro, everything he's bringing up, I recently have like looked into this stuff. So he was talking about how those people have never picked a bad spot, and it took me a minute to realize what he was saying. He's talking about the native people, yeah, the Greek pillars, yes, Zeke. Okay, the native people or people all over the world, when they built these historical like sites, say for example like whatever this place is called in Greece, where there's like the pillars, it's like the signature. If you ever watch Hercules, the fucking thing that was on the mountaintop with the pillars, where okay, that thing, the actual thing, right? And then say the pyramids of Giza, those are in two completely different places, but if you were to draw a line like on a map connecting them, there is a mathematical like exactness to the way all of these historical sites are lined up with each other across the world. So like he's basically saying like those people who built those things have never picked a bad spot because they're all coordinated with each other. Like once scientists took a step back and like start mapping this stuff and looking at the lines and the way it's connected and fucking the degrees and shit, that shit be lining up. So it's like, what the fuck did they know in all these different places in the world that we don't know?
These niggas know some, man.
The pyramids in Giza, how about scientists done figured out that it's actually a smaller scale of the dimensions of the Earth. So like when you take the, you know how they did it, like, you know, you do the length times the height or whatever the fuck, they did some shit with that, right? These niggas found out that it's basically a scale of the Earth. you were to put the top pyramid and the bottom pyramid like upside down, like put one top of the pyramid and then put the other one under it, it scales to the dimensions of like the height of the earth and like the width of the earth to like the decimal. The coordinates of the pyramids line up with what's that number? Pi 3.14 whatever. How the fuck could niggas back then line it up with that type of number? How do you measure it? Yo, if y'all want to see the video, I can go find it because it was an actual like expert nigga explaining this. But it is a lot of information, but if y'all want to see it, I will go find it for y'all. Because I think if y'all can see how he draws this shit to scale and gives y'all the numbers, it will probably blow y'all fucking mind. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. I know exactly what it was. I just don't remember his name. But he is a fucking scientist. And he's one of those scientists that be explaining like what the mainstream scientists don't be wanting people to know or look into. Yo, Petty, what's good, my guy? Yeah, we got Zeke vibing with us here. I'm about to look for it. That stuff is trippy, like how the Mayans' whole town was a giant clock and had something to do with astrology, right? All the most advanced people in the world understood astrology to a T and mathematics to a T. The levels that we don't even understand it. We still trying to put it together. A lot of fucking questions, bro. A lot of questions. Let me see. What was that? Let me see if I can find this for y'all. Hey, I went down this. Okay, y'all ready? I got a little short clip for y'all that should explain it. This is from the History Channel. Ah, shit. I just lost the spot. Okay, watch this, y'all. Let them cook right quick, okay? I agree, our Blaze. I'm with you, gang. I'm with you. That's where I'm at with it. I think the aliens, whoever they were, they the ones who passed information down. I don't know if it's the niggas from Atlantis. I don't know who they were, where they came from, if they come from outside or inside the earth. Them niggas knew something, okay? Watch this video, y'all. Y'all mind is about to be blown. Y'all mind's about to be blown. Yo, what's good, Hades? How you doing, my guy? You just met Nate Diaz. What the fuck? Did you get a picture? Yo, I was loving Nate Diaz, bro. What the fuck? Picture? Do you have a picture? Where did you meet him at? Did he have a blunt in his hand? Did he have a blunt in his hand? Yes or no? You gotta pick. Yo, we gotta see it. We gotta see it, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Isn't there like hieroglyphics that show spaceships or something? Yes. You met him at a taco shop? Oh, that's so Mexican of him. That's so Mexican of him. You offer him a cigar? Oh, come on, W mans. W fucking mans. Okay, y'all ready? Mind blown. Get ready. Pre-mind blown. Pre-mind blown. Pre-blown fucking mind.
Egypt. The Great Pyramid is arguably the most enigmatic structure on the face of the earth.
Oh my. Ads? Should we wait for Zeke? I might wait for Zeke. I might hit Zeke, I'm gonna wait for Zeke. I'm gonna wait for Zeke. Cause he looked like he wanna know. If you know about the Anunnaki and the Emerald Tablets, they tell a story about creation. Bro, I love the rabbit hole of that shit. A lot more of this shit true than we think, bro. Oh, welcome back. All right, let's go. No, that's spy though, Hades. That's spy game. Okay, let's go, Zeke. All right, let's watch this shit.
It is the only surviving wonder of the ancient world, and has inspired endless speculation as to how it was built and what purpose it served.
Ever since the first studies of the Great Pyramid in Egypt have been made, researchers have been amazed at the mathematical knowledge that is encoded into the Great Pyramid, the measurements that are used in it. Even
Come
the
on, talk
placement
about it.
of the Great Pyramid has aroused great interest among Egyptologists.
Okay,
The
okay.
Great Pyramid
Let 'em cook.
is aligned to within 3/60th of a degree of north.
3/60th of the degree. Do y'all know how small that is? You can't even see that, chat. That's how precise it is.
More accurate alignment than any other structure on Earth. When you
Hold
look-
on. Let him say that again. Say that for us one more time, gang. Hold on, let me turn it up. I don't think I heard you, gang. I don't think I heard you, gang.
Pyramid is aligned to within 3/60.
Even the placement
Okay.
of the Great Pyramid has aroused
Let 'em
great
cook.
interest among Egyptologists.
The Great Pyramid is aligned to within 3/60th of a degree of north, a more accurate alignment than any other structure on Earth.
When you look at the Great Pyramid's alignment, it's aligned very, very close to true north. Even more interesting is to think about tracking back in time, because the Earth's axis has been shifting slowly. It's what we call precesses. And so if there's been a shift in that alignment, it could be that it was even more accurately aligned to north in the past when they built it.
Ain't
The
that
Great
crazy?
Pyramid is not only perfectly aligned to the cardinal points, its placement on the Earth is seemingly intentional as well.
If you
talk about
pass
it.
a great circle from the Great Pyramid through its cardinal and its ordinal directions, what you find is that these circles will pass through more landmass of the Earth than any other location on the Earth.
Okay, let's run that back. Chat. He said if you were drawing lines that create a circle starting from the pyramids, the lines connect with more parts of land than any other place you could draw lines from. Chat, I don't know what the fuck that means. I just know that means shit is precise and exact to a level we can't even understand. That's insane. Okay, that's insane. They don't even know how they moved all those massive blocks that came from 100 miles away. It definitely wasn't humans, or if it was something, it might have been fucking aliens or giants or some shit.
You find that the Great Pyramid is
At least to
essentially
me.
located at the center of the world's landmass.
What?
The Great
So the pyramid is in the middle of everything, perfectly aligned in the middle of everything on the planet. That's insane.
Pyramid was built at the level of technological sophistication far in excess of anything that we have today. They don't use the inch as we normally have it in the English system. It's the cubit. And what's interesting about this cubit is that it is exactly 1/25 millionth of the polar diameter of the Earth, meaning the distance from the North Pole to the South Pole of the Earth. Chop it up into 25 million.
Okay, hold on. He going through it too fast, y'all. I'm gonna slow it down because he kind of speeding through this shit. This the type of shit you gotta slow down to make sure you understand. Petty, what do you know what it was called? I haven't heard of that, but like I know the point you're making though is 1000% accurate. They were so precise. Okay, let's listen to him explain this shit. Okay.
Is that it is exactly 1/25.
Wait, the pyramid is?
The English system, it's the cubit. And what's interesting about this cubit is that it is exactly 1/25 millionth of the polar diameter of the Earth, meaning the distance from the North Pole to the South
Is 1/25 millionth of the, okay, so it's a fraction. It's a very precise fraction of something in the earth. Okay.
Mouthful of the earth. Chop it up into 25 million pieces. There's your cubit.
Oh my god, yo. That's chat. How do you explain that?
This
Chat,
bring up so many
chat,
more
how
questions,
the
dude.
fuck do you explain that precision? It's more accurate than any measurement we use. And they used this all the way back then. Chat, come on, it's getting scary out here. I ain't even show y'all the other shit.
It's perfect.
Is that if you actually take the length of the Great Pyramid at its
Okay,
mean
there we
socket
go.
level, which is the corners of the actual building, it
There we
translates
go.
into 365.24 pyramid cubits,
Come on,
which
chat.
just happens to be the Earth right down
Chat.
to a quarter a day.
Chat. Did y'all hear what this man just said? This is the part I was trying to tell y'all, chat. I just couldn't get it out. I don't know how to explain this like them, okay? So you're saying, well, you include this part down here. That's what they usually haven't included before. The actual like foundation. Yes, the obelisks. Yes. So once you add that shit into the equation of the pyramid height and shit, then it start giving you the amount of days in a year, including the 0.242 days, which is why we have the leap years. Chat, come on, chat. Come on, this is insane.
The
Hold
measurement.
on, I want to hear him explain that again.
5 million pieces. There's your cubit. It's perfect.
Is that if you actually take the length of the Great Pyramid at its mean socket level, which is the corners of the actual building.
Okay, so you take the average socket level of the corners. Okay, so you're combining them, okay? Okay, you're
It
combining
translates
them.
into 365.24 pyramid cubits, which just happens to be the Earth right down to a quarter day.
The measurements of the length and width of the perimeter of the Great Pyramid correspond to an exact fraction of both the latitude and longitude measurements at the equator.
Chat. Anyone? He's saying the length and the width of the pyramid align with the exact measurements of the equator. Like at the perfect intersection of the equator. Chat, that's just too random. It's too many things that's adding up. Yeah, our Blaze, I watched that video too. I feel like I should show that video to y'all. The one that explained the pyramid shit, because it's too much for me to explain. Where the video I watched, they gave very good visuals about like what exactly was going on there. Facts, Petty. And who knows what shit they learned that we don't even know about yet.
Scaled up, this means the Great Pyramid directly corresponds to the circumference of the equator, as well as the measurement from the equator
Yes, Chad, this is what I was trying to tell y'all niggas, okay? I just couldn't explain it right.
to the pole, making it a scale model of the Northern Hemisphere.
If you take the location of the Great Pyramid as a coordinate, this number sequence of this coordinate matches exactly the speed of light traveling through space.
God damn it, I forgot about this one. I'll see the information. Chat, that's just too much precision. Chat is too much. Why is it all these numbers lining up? Now we over here matching the coordinate to the speed of light in space. Chat, it's just way more than what they be letting on to it, bro.
Measured in meters per second, this is amazing stuff. When you consider the vast amount of information about the Earth that's encoded into the Great Pyramid, you can't just dismiss all of this as pure coincidence.
He didn't lie. Y'all be making fun of this nigga on Twitter, but he be having some mic drop moments. Now, chat, should I pull up the video about the pyramids and how it was used to generate electricity? this video did a good job explaining what I was trying to say in a very short time. Yes, okay, I'm gonna pull because I find that one extremely fascinating. So I think that video is actually talking about Nikola Tesla. I don't know if y'all know who he is, but like he was an inventor like in the 1900s. Fuck, why isn't it working? Hello? Full screen? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Hold on. I think it was the Y files pyramids. H-Town, how you doing, my guy? Okay, which one? Ooh, okay. It was one of these. Yo, H-Town with the 42,000 biddies. Okay, okay, Zeke, thank you so much for hanging out with us, bro. Please, please, please have a great day. Be safe out there, Zeke. Let me know when the next stream is, bro. Oh, no problem, Zeke. No problem, bro. Have a good one, my guy. Y'all go drop Zeke a follow chat. Pull up on Zeke. Show love to the UK, bros. Yo, H-Town, relax, relax, relax. Yo, H-Town, have you heard about any of this shit, bro? Okay, I gotta find the right video, Harlem, because there's two of them. There's one that talked about how the pyramids were used for levitation, and then there's one talking about how the pyramids were used to generate electricity. Hold on. Dang, both of these are fucking interesting. I can't remember. Facts, Zeke does have W streams. I pulled up on him a couple times. He's a cool dude, bro. Bro was streaming off his phone, bro. That's a W grind. He said, I'm not gonna let no console stop me. The fuck? Okay, Zeke, well, you know, I'm probably gonna be asleep. I'll be up probably like 10 hours from now. Well, 10 to 12, so I don't know if you're gonna be on there. Oh yeah, Arblaze, I love that this guy's channel so good. H-Town, how you been, bro? What you been up to? How's work been? I'm trying to find the right one for y'all. So do y'all want to hear about the one with acoustic levitation? Or do y'all want to, because that one gets into some more like recent history of that shit happening. Like I think it was in like Florida or Georgia. I'm gonna go with the levitation, no, the energy one, because that one has more like visual stuff that y'all can like understand. And this one's kind of crazy. Did I miss anything?
Earth, but resonated in harmony.
So what are they teaching in school these days if people don't know about Nikola? Bro, you know how they do. They skim over people like that. He shook the table too much.
Power wirelessly around the world.
All right.
Energy from inside the Earth and transmit that power wirelessly around the world. His early experiments were successful, but his research mysteriously vanished after his death. There is no evidence left of Tesla's wireless power technology. Or is there? For years, we were taught that the Great Pyramid of Giza was a tomb for a king. It wasn't. It had a different purpose. Tesla didn't invent wireless power. It's been here for 5,000 years.
Wait, H-Town,
and probably a lot longer than that.
Wait, H-Town, you saying that you quit, walked off, or like you just left? The Bible talks about using sounds as weapons to knock down castle walls. That's a good receipt right there. That's a good receipt right there. Hey man, that sound, we're just not smart enough to have figured it out. Them people knew what they was doing.
It's a tautology. Mainstream Egyptology says that the Great Pyramid of Giza is a tomb built for Khufu, the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh who ruled 4,500 years ago. But the Great Pyramid doesn't have any characteristics of other Egyptian tombs. The Great Pyramid contains no artifacts, no hieroglyphs, and no elaborate wall art. It's been argued that the granite sarcophagus found in the king's chamber once contained Khufu's mummy. There's no evidence that a mummy was ever there. No mummy has ever been found in any pyramid, ever. Ancient Egyptians considered their
Interesting, right? And what made the perception that mummies were in pyramids? The media. Still there, but a few people have left and two got caught stealing. Oh Lord, what were they stealing, gang? Getting caught for
their
stealing at
pharaoh's
work is
gods.
insane.
The Great Pyramid is a strange structure for a god. Small chambers, narrow shafts, no markings at all. The way the pyramid was built and the materials used to build it suggest it had a different purpose. The sides of the pyramid are aligned with the compass with such accuracy that only modern engineering can match it. The Great Pyramid is a mountain made of 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million
Wait,
tons.
bruh. This thing was made out of 2.5 million blocks? Yo, I gotta see what this looked like one day. Going to Egypt would actually be like suicide for me, considering how much sun there is. I cannot stay in the sun that long in this, and the only time I could go would be like at night. Go see this shit in the moonlight. During the day, oh my god, there's nowhere to hide in the desert. But I can only imagine how tall this shit is like in person. Cause like you'll see someone standing on one of the blocks and like the block is way bigger than they are.
Piled 481 feet high. Its footprint is over 13 acres.
481 feet high? That's nuts.
To align this construction within 1/15th of a degree of true north is impossible precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is leveled to within 3/4 of an inch. The only way to do this with modern structures is to use lasers. Even though the sides of the pyramid are over 755 feet long, made of stone blocks weighing between 2 and 40 tons each side is...
Thank you, Blaze. No, the umbrella is essential. You know, it's crazy. Like I was literally just thinking to myself, I should probably get an umbrella at some point. That would be a great idea.
Within 2
So
inches of any other.
Sun.
That's 99.98% accurate. Fun fact, the pyramid doesn't have 4 sides. It actually has 8. Each side is slightly concave that you can only really see from directly above, or when the pyramid casts shadows during the equinox.
Ain't that crazy? What? Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. 8 sides. I feel like the number 8 is significant because 8 is a Fibonacci number. And if you know about Fibonacci numbers, you know that those numbers are reoccurring in nature. They have a significance. We see those numbers repeat in patterns all over the place. I could give like the first few numbers. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. Like after that it's 21. Then it's 34. Then it's 55. Then I think after that's 89. It's 144. I forgot what the one in the middle was. But I know the next one I know after that for sure is 377. I don't know if 555 is one, but those are the ones I know off the top. And those numbers appear in like fucking, he said repo. You have 30 days to pick up property from your vehicle. If you don't, we keep it. Them two were taking stuff from cars while cleaning them out. Oh hell nah. They couldn't even wait. Ridiculous. They deserve to get fired.
And yes, those angles too are perfect. Whoever built the pyramids somehow knew the size of the earth. If you take the height of the pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get 3,938.
Oh my god. Bro, when you start learning the history of these numbers, they repeat so much. That 43,200 or 4320 or whatever, that 432 number is one of those numbers that reoccur in history, like in different religious texts, you know, rather it be the Bible, the Quran, in formulas and like numbers and shit. It's crazy, bro. It's like you really need to sit there and take a class from like a professor to explain this shit to you. Like I watched like a 3-hour video just about numbers and like how many numbers be like reoccurring in nature, and the shit just like it's mind-blowing, bro, because you start seeing the same numbers over and over again throughout history.
99.685 miles, which is within 11 miles.
All right, let me go back.
Perfect. Whoever built the pyramids somehow knew the size of the Earth. If you take the height of the pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get 3,938.685 miles, which is within 11 miles of the polar radius of the planet. That's 99.7% accurate. If you take the perimeter of the base of the pyramid and multiply that by 43,200, you get 24,734.94 miles. That's the Earth's circumference at the equator within 99.3% accuracy. We know that the ancients were obsessed with equinoxes, when the day and the night are the same lengths. The length of the day and night on an equinox is 43,200 seconds.
Come on. See, there it go again. You see that same number? That 432, bro. As Harlem say, it's getting skibbity out here, bro. It's looking kind of crazy. It's looking kind of crazy, chat. We are very dumb compared to those people before us, bro. We over here lost, just trying to put this shit together.
Now, skeptics will say this relationship between 43,200 and the size of the Earth is forced. They say, well, the planet is different sizes in different places, so this is just a coincidence.
No, is this one of those episodes where we make the skeptics look like idiots?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, good. I love those.
Don't gloat.
Oh, the skeptics!
Most of the Great Pyramid is constructed of nummulite limestone, the reddish-brown blocks that we see today. This rock is found close to the site and is abundant. But the builders of the pyramid also used unusual materials not found locally. The exterior of the pyramid was once covered in casing stones made of bright white limestone. They were polished smooth and fit together so tightly that no seams were visible. These casing stones were cut and shipped from a quarry in Tura, almost 500 miles away. That's like carrying thousands of 10-ton stone blocks the length of the entire state of Florida. They must have been special. Unlike the limestone cut locally, Tura limestone lacks magnesium. This makes it an excellent insulator.
Hey, gang. Free blown mind. He about to blow y'all fucking minds right now. He's about to actually, like, that shit is about to obliterate, bro. Earth has went through more than one extinction. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I believe in that that meteor impact theory, that every so often years you know, the Earth get hit by either what do they call it, a solar event, a solar storm, or meteors, and that should be like resetting the Earth. I do believe that. I do, or something along those lines.
Stone can carry an electric.
Okay, we let them cook.
They must have been special. Unlike the limestone cut locally, Tura limestone lacks magnesium. This makes it an excellent insulator. Limestone can carry an electrical current. Tura limestone can't. Interior chambers were built with a rare type of granite called rose granite, also brought from hundreds of miles away. This granite has a high concentration of silicon dioxide, also known as quartz. When quartz is compressed or even just moved, it creates a charge called piezoelectricity. One face of the quartz will have a positive charge, the other will have a negative charge. Connect the two faces together and you have an electrical circuit. Because of this property, quartz is used in all kinds of modern devices like watches, clocks, TVs, GPS units, and on and on. To charge a watch that uses quartz, all you have to do is shake it. And if you've ever used a barbecue lighter, the voltage is created by a quartz crystal. The king and queen's chambers were built with granite that is 85% quartz. The tunnels and passageways are also lined with quartz-rich granite. If pressure was applied to all this granite, it would generate a tremendous amount of electricity, turning the pyramid into a giant power plant. And there's proof that this is exactly what happened.
Oh my God, he's about to go
The
crazy.
idea that the Great Pyramid was a power plant is not new. It was first proposed in the 1970s. It was and is considered a fringe theory.
Ooh, those are my favorite kind of theories.
I know.
The fringier the better. Fringia? Fringia. No, that doesn't sound right. What's your problem?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the show interrupting your train of thought?
Sarcasm, nice.
Well, what do you expect? I'm trying to set up the show here, and it's not easy to do when you're jumping in with comments. As more and more discoveries were made over the years, more evidence emerged that the Great Pyramid as a power plant wasn't fringe science. but actual science. One of the most compelling cases comes from Christopher Dunn. He believes the process starts in the subterranean chamber.
For context, I feel like he should have included this. He's a mechanical engineer. That's what I said. For the military and civil aviation. Okay. So he clearly has the credentials to talk about this.
Cases comes from Christopher Dunn. He believes the process starts in the subterranean chamber. Below the pyramid are aquifers. As water moves through the underground cavities, sound waves are created. The frequency
bro, Harlem, this I was trying to explain to you earlier, bro. I told you, bro, if you could see it, it would make more sense. So that's what they're called, aquifers.
As water moves through the underground cavities, sound waves are created. The frequency of these waves resonate with the Earth's natural vibration. As those waves move up through the pyramid, a process is used to magnify, focus, and convert the sound into energy. The Queen's Chamber was used for a chemical reaction that created hydrogen, and there's substantial proof of this. There are two interior shafts that lead to the Queen's Chamber. The northern shaft has traces of hydrochloric acid. The southern has traces of hydrated zinc chloride. Combining these two chemicals creates a volatile reaction that generates hydrogen, a lot of hydrogen. This hydrogen gas would flow from the Queen's Chamber through the horizontal passage and into the Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery is also made of granite. As the hydrogen gas builds up, the pressure compresses the granite, creating electricity. This electricity also ionizes the air, increasing conductivity. Within the Grand Gallery were 27 or 28 pairs of resonators that would
Come on, Harlem. You see this shit?
Crazy.
What the fuck? They had resonators in this bitch. Yo. He had all this shit figured out. Using
Something
the fucking
happened as time went on. They ain't telling the real spectrum at this point because these niggas was far more advanced than what the hell they got going on right now. This nah.
gang, this is a different level.
Something off.
And I'm sure the government has replicated this shit and figured out how to do it.
Nah,
long before they. No, I'm
There's
saying.
no way that these niggas had all of this at one point in time, and you know what I'm saying, nah.
The story is not
Something was
accurate.
here
The math
before.
ain't mathing.
Something was here before. They didn't did a whole bunch of shit to cover it up.
Bro, just like the shit with Tesla. He was trying to replicate these type of experiments to create free electricity for everybody that's generated by the earth. Wireless electricity. But you know what's crazy? Nikola Tesla, while doing those experiments, first of all, he started off saying that the government has all of a sudden lost all of those experiments and paperwork. And like, there's literally the story of like him having these cases of files and shit for all of his experiments. And it was like 29 of them, and only like 8 of them are quote unquote found or known where they're at, right? So basically, this nigga was getting funded by JP Morgan. That name sound familiar, right? The businessman from all the way back then that owned what he owned. He owned trains, he owned coal farms, and he just so happened to be funding Nikola Tesla. And hey, we know this guy, Thomas Edison, the one that allegedly made the lights or shit like that, the light bulb. He was in direct competition with Tesla. So once JP Morgan realized that what Tesla was doing would put his businesses out of business, just think about it. You're selling coal. You're a billionaire off of selling coal. And why would you want to keep funding the nigga that's gonna make free electricity when you can fund this nigga that to make light bulbs? So that you always have a business. You never run out of business.
What I'm starting to like, this is just my theory. Niggas ain't invent nothing in terms of them, like Thomas Edison and all these. I don't think they made that originally. These niggas probably rediscovered these things.
You
know what I'm saying? Because again, if these niggas is able to build a whole pyramid off sound and all this other stuff, what else actually existed? Okay. The math, I my head hurt because it's like, what? How are these niggas able to do this?
We can't even do.
Who was these niggas?
Bro, some of the shit they did, we can't even replicate with modern machinery.
Come on, man.
They were cutting these stones like it was nothing. And that's not just in Egypt. They found the same type of precision with stones in South America. In multiple countries.
This don't read.
Bro, they literally cannot even. Bro, there's structures where there are stone logs, right? So imagine what a wood log would look like, right? Made out of stone that weigh tons, that are stacked up in like a temple or building formation, almost like Jenga. How Jenga looks, they got structures like that in South America that has the most precise fucking lines that had cut those things into those shapes, and they can't even replicate it. So like, something ain't really fucking adding up. And they definitely crafted the story a certain way so we can just accept and be like, oh yeah, that's what happened. Oh, nothing else could ever go a different way.
This is probably another reason why certain areas is locked off. You know what I'm saying? Especially the what is it, Mount Rushmore, where they got that thing blocked off from the public. Because that's where actual artifacts is.
They got some shit like that in the Grand Canyon too. Because you know the Native American peoples over there, and they got stories about shit that's there. I heard that a archaeologist tumbled into a cave that had artifacts from ancient, don't give me the line, it's not Sumerians, but it was basically like some Asian people that like traveled to that spot, and they had some of their remnants around. It was a whole underground cave city over there, and they blocked it off. So nobody can go see that. And if you try to go, them helicopters are gonna be on your ass. And they had sort of hieroglyphics in that cave too. So it was like, wait a minute. All these different places got hieroglyphics, ancient weapons, and artifacts that go beyond what y'all said these people were supposed to have at the time. The math ain't mathing. You right, R-Blaze. And I remember when I was a kid, like, in the History Channel, explained like all these things, like from the hieroglyphics, like saying that, you know, they thought like planes had already existed and shit like that. People call them crazy. But they, see, as long as we call people crazy, we'll never get to the truth. The only person, what's that quote Erykah Badu said? A wise man is the one that knows nothing at all, or the one that feels like they know nothing at all. Whatever the fuck that quote is, that's so true. Once you start feeling like you know shit, that's when you really don't know anything. Shit is crazy.
Vibrate and emit sound.
Wild.
This electricity also ionizes the air, increasing conductivity. Within the Grand Gallery were 27 or 28 pairs of...
Hold on, wait a fucking minute. What's that part?
Compresses the granite, creating
Hold on. It's a lot going on.
Horizontal passage and into the Grand Gallery. The Grand Gallery is also made of granite. As the hydrogen gas builds up, the pressure compresses the granite, creating electricity. This electricity also ionizes the air, increasing conductivity.
That's a crazy process, chat. So the chemical reaction they set off in one part makes the air in the chamber even more electric. Like it makes it produce even more electricity than what's already there. Now wait till y'all see the evidence they got of this shit, bro.
Within the Grand Gallery were 27 or 28 pairs of resonators that would vibrate and emit sound. The hydrogen atoms would organize themselves into waves in sympathy with the sound waves of the gallery. These sound waves further excite the stone, creating even more electricity.
Oh, so let me get this straight. You stick the shafts into the queen's chamber, which gets the stones excited?
That's right, but somehow when you say it, it sounds dirty.
I'm a naughty, naughty fish.
Acoustic engineers have determined the gallery resonates at 440 hertz and naturally emits an F-sharp chord. 440 hertz and the F-sharp chord have been connected to a lot of woo-woo ideas, but there's a reason for that. It's considered a sound that resonates in harmony with the Earth. The builders of the pyramid knew this. Longtime Mac users will recognize this sacred chord. At the top of the gallery is a small shaft leading to the king's chamber.
And what are the fucking odds that the Mac sound that they chose as their signature sound was the same chord? What I'm not saying nothing. I can't go nowhere with that point. But I'm just saying, what are the fucking odds? What are the fucking odds, chat? I don't know if it was intentional or not. It just, when you start seeing everything line up, chat, it just kind of looked funny in the light.
Chamber. The open.
Oh, they found boats and structures in Egypt in the Grand Canyon, but they don't say. I believe that. I believe, yo, they found giant bones in this country, all over the country. Like 10 feet giant, 12 feet giants. I ain't never seen them say nothing about it. We got pictures and everything. But they've also hidden a lot of shit too. The Smithsonian be losing shit. How the fuck you the store of all shit and they be losing it? Come on, that don't even make sense.
The opening is 8.4 by 4.8 inches. This is the perfect size for hydrogen microwaves to pass into the king.
Wait, what was that size? Oh, the chambers.
Harmony with the Earth. The builders of the pyramid knew this. Longtime Mac users will recognize this sacred chord. At the top of the gallery is a small shaft leading to the king's chamber. The opening is 8.4 by 4.8 inches. This is the perfect size for hydrogen microwaves to pass into the king's chamber, which also resonates at 440 hertz and F-sharp. Above the king's chamber are 5 layers of granite beams stacked.
That's what I was trying to tell you, bro. I didn't explain this shit, but they leveled out the beams so that the sound, it would emit certain sounds to vibrate at certain frequencies. Like, how the fuck? How?
And separated by air gaps. This is called the relieving chamber because it was believed that this interior structure relieved the weight of the pyramid. That's not what it does. The beams are smooth on 3 sides, but rough cut on the top. Christopher Dunn believes the reason for the rough cut is this is how the beams were tuned. The builders could vibrate the granite beams and slowly chip away at the stone until they resonated with an F-sharp chord, which they do. The king's chamber is what's known as a Helmholtz resonator. When you blow air across the top of a bottle and create sound, that's a Helmholtz resonator. Change the volume of liquid in the bottle, or change the volume of stone within the chamber, you change the pitch. The entire complex is a giant musical instrument. Now, some skeptics reluctantly agree that the Great Pyramid has musical properties, but for skeptics to consider the pyramid as a power plant, they would need evidence to show that a giant stone pyramid would respond to electromagnetic energy. There was no evidence of that until 2018.
Jack, come on, this shit
Whether
is
true or
fucking
not,
crazy.
it's scientifically possible that the Great Pyramid was a structure for creating, harnessing, and focusing energy. The exterior was made of material that insulates electricity. The interior was made of material that conducts electricity. The chambers were made of material that creates electricity. The next piece of evidence is the pyramid's ability to focus EM energy. In 2018, scientists used radio waves at different frequencies to see if the Great Pyramid would interact with electromagnetic waves of a resonant length. Their experiments proved that in a resonant state, the pyramid can concentrate electromagnetic energy in the internal chambers as well as under its base. Resonance in the pyramid can be induced by radio waves with the lengths ranging from 200 to 600 meters. The closer to 200 meters, the more dramatic the effect. A year after that, in 2019, Eric Wilson published a paper called A Large-Scale Thermal Acoustic Generator. The paper describes how, when granite and other rocks are vibrated, electrons will migrate through the rock and up to the surface. By combining science and music, the builders of the pyramid created a power-generating machine tuned to the natural harmonic of the Earth's vibration that primarily comes from the tidal energy created by the moon's gravity. This technology, created thousands of years ago, could generate unlimited clean energy. But how did they get the energy out? That brings us back to Tesla. His Wardenclyffe Tower was built on top of an aquifer, with copper and iron rods extending down into the water. When electricity was sent into the tower, it was to be transmitted around the world through the atmosphere. The pyramid is also built on an aquifer, and copper pipes and iron rods have recently been discovered there. If the capstone was made of gold, the energy concentrated inside the pyramid would have been drawn to the top and transmitted to the atmosphere. Tesla's wireless power distribution system used the resonance of the Earth, just like the pyramid. And just like the pyramid, the energy generated by Tesla's tower would be unlimited, clean, and virtually free for everyone on the planet. But Tesla's tower was destroyed by outside forces. There's evidence that the Great Pyramid was destroyed from within.
Come on, Jack.
In the year
Come on,
1900, Nikola Tesla convinced J.P. Morgan to fund a project to create a wireless communication system. When Tesla received the funding, he decided to scale up the project. Rather than transmit messages around the world, he would transmit power. Tesla had already demonstrated that wireless power would work on a small scale. He famously had light bulbs scattered on the ground that would illuminate when a Tesla coil was activated nearby. Now he wanted to go bigger. He explained this world-changing technology to J.P. Morgan and asked him for more money to complete the project. Rather than support Tesla, Morgan—
Some of these niggas be just looking like demons and villains, bro. Come on, bro. Some people, you just look at him and tell, he look like a demon. These be the niggas that be ruining the world.
pulled his funding, claiming breach of contract. J.P. Morgan owned General Electric, which would be made obsolete. He owned AT&T, which would also become obsolete. J.P. Morgan owned copper mines all over the world, and his factories generated miles of copper wire. J.P. Morgan owned rubber farms and factories that created insulation for wire. He owned steel companies and factories that built power generators. He owned timber mills that created telegraph and electricity poles. He owned coal mines that fueled existing power plants. And he owned 24 railroads that transported all these resources around the country. None of this would be necessary if Tesla created free, unlimited wireless power. For several years, Tesla wrote J.P. Morgan almost every month, begging him to reconsider. He wouldn't. Instead, J.P. Morgan chose to finance Tesla's competitors, Edison and Marconi, who were improving on and getting rich from Tesla's inventions. And not only did J.P. Morgan refuse any further investment, but he also put out word to everyone in the wealthy investor class that Tesla should be avoided. He was essentially blacklisted. By 1915, Tesla had accumulated so much debt that the bank foreclosed on the Wardenclyffe property. The tower was demolished in 1917 and sold for scrap. The project was never completed. Tesla was a genius, but he was at a disadvantage. Men like Edison and Marconi knew how to bring Tesla's inventions to market. They knew how to make technology accessible. And most of all, they knew how to play the game. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. That's why 84% of the world's energy is created from fossil fuels. It's also why Tesla died alone and broke. It's possible that the Great Pyramid suffered some catastrophic event that caused it to stop working. In addition to hydrochloric acid, there are traces of sulfuric acid in the southern shaft. In the northern shaft, there's zinc chloride and ammonium chloride. These chemicals can create hydrogen without being mixed, but if you do combine ammonium chloride with sulfuric acid, you get more than a reaction. You get an explosion. Because of the structure of the pyramid, this explosion could be controlled. But there's evidence that an uncontrolled explosion may have occurred. In 2001, in the Grand Gallery, scorch marks were discovered in the ceiling above where the resonators would have been. In the King's Chamber, cracks have been found in the granite beams. At first, this was thought to be caused by an earthquake, but the damage was only found in areas of the pyramid where the flow of highly compressed, heated hydrogen occurred. The walls in the King's Chamber have been pushed out over an inch. It takes a lot of pressure to push tons of granite out that far. The Great Step outside the King's Chamber also shows extensive damage like that from an explosion, not an earthquake. Other parts of the interior also show signs of charring. When the southern shaft was discovered, it was coated with salt about an inch thick. This would happen if hydrogen was boiling and bubbling up the shaft. What caused the pyramid power plant to explode is not known, but Christopher Dunn believes it was some sort of cataclysm, not an earthquake, but maybe an asteroid impact. There's a problem with this theory, though. The ancient Egyptians kept meticulous records of everything. There is no record of an impact during this time. Dunn believes it happened thousands of years earlier. And that brings me to this thought. Skeptics will say if the ancient Egyptians used electricity, there would be documentation, even hard evidence of it. You'll see true believers point to glyphs that look like light bulbs, but I honestly think that's a stretch. There's no evidence the Egyptians worked with glass or any components used to make a light bulb. So why is there no evidence of the use of electricity in ancient Egypt, and no record of electricity being generated by the Great Pyramid? Well, because the ancient Egyptians didn't build it.
Damn, mic drop.
There really is no debate by mainstream academics about the who, when, why,
So who
or
built it
how of the
for
Great
real?
Pyramid.
We don't know, but we do know that it's way older than the story that they put out. They say it's like 10,000 years old, but when they start looking at the water erosion on shit, like the Sphinxes, it shows that it's at least 10 or 20,000 years older than what they say it is. So I think the theory is that the Egyptians moved into the structures that was already there and then repurposed it. So there's people before them that probably knew how to do this shit, and maybe they didn't even know how to do it. Alien beings, our Blaze, I'm a firm believer that aliens was helping to some
This
extent.
might be like for real.
Now, I don't know if it was outer space aliens. Shit, it could be aliens from inside the Earth. I don't know where them niggas at. They could be from underwater. We don't even know what's down there.
Hey, now we can say that it is still 80% of the ocean still unexplored. So, hey,
The Anunnaki, you talk about the lizard people? Hey, niggas can't even tell me about the truth about Atlantis. That shit had to be real. The Anunnaki sound familiar.
It was built by ancient Egyptians in 4500 BC as a tomb for Khufu, and that's that. But what if none of that is true? What if the ancient Egyptians didn't build the pyramid, but found it? And when they found it, it had been dormant for years, maybe thousands of years. Graham Hancock is a proponent of the Orion constellation theory. This says the Great Pyramid complex is almost a perfect match for the stars in the Orion constellation. But they don't line up to where Orion is today. They line up with where Orion was in the sky 13,500 years ago. We've discussed how the builders were obsessed with equinoxes. The Sphinx faces due east, and on the vernal equinox, the constellation that rose due east 13,500 years ago was Leo. Now, I'll concede the astronomical evidence could be a coincidence, but there is hard evidence that these structures are older than originally thought. You can't carbon date limestone, but there are clues that the pyramid and the Sphinx have been there for a long, long time. Robert Schock from Boston University believes the Sphinx and Giza complex is about 13,500 years old. Giza has been an extremely dry climate since the time of the pharaohs, but the Sphinx shows signs not only of wind and sand erosion, but also extreme water erosion. The erosion patterns around the base of the Sphinx could only occur if huge volumes of water are washing over the plateau at violent speeds. There's evidence this happened at the end of the Younger Dryas, which marked the end of the last ice age in 9700 BC. Glaciers were thought to have melted rapidly. Within a few centuries, sea levels rose 500 feet. This is fast in geologic time. But as more evidence was gathered, melting appeared to happen in a matter of decades. This would cause dramatic changes in the Earth's climate. But when recent ice core samples were studied, things got even more dramatic. There's evidence that the last ice age didn't end over centuries or decades, but ended in one single day. Some claim that an asteroid impact caused the last ice age to end. A worldwide disaster like the Chicxulub impact that wiped out the dinosaurs. That's not what happened. An impact causes...
Yo, Trey with the rate. Yo, Trey, you was on this whole time, bro? Yo, W next up to greatness with the big body raid. Hold on, y'all go follow Trey. Hey, we love to see you streaming, bro. We love to see it, bro. W stream today. Y'all make sure y'all tapping with Trey. He just came back to streaming. Pull up on him, vibe with him. Trey, how you doing, bro? You good?
Is cooling. Recent studies show that there was a major solar event that happened around 9700 BC. Basically, the mother of
Trey. I got a question about your name, gang. Trey. Are you in the chat? This idea just came to me. Trey, what if you change your name to Trey Up to Greatness or some shit? Trey Up to Greatness. Oh, yeah. Trey Up to Greatness. Some shit like that. Because I feel like I want niggas to know your name when they see you type shit. I don't know if Trey Up to Greatness works or not for you, but like, I don't want niggas to get confused. Like, Trey, like, who's Trey? You know, because I feel like when I be saying Trey, niggas don't know I'm talking about you.
all
Just an idea. I'm spitballing here. I'm spitballing.
Event that happened around 9700 BC. Basically,
said he's right here. Yo. Hey, fucking yo. Yo, Priz, why you still up? Hey, Priz, why you still up? Respectfully, it's you're how do I say this without being offensive? I care about my elders type shit. You know what I'm saying? I care about my elders, and I'm concerned that you're up because it's gonna take you so long to recover. Respectfully. I'm just a little worried.
the mother of all CMEs. A violent plasma storm hit the Earth and overwhelmed the Earth's magnetosphere, which is our defense against solar radiation. Without the protection of the magnetosphere, massive lightning strikes happened all over the Earth. Lightning that was orders of magnitude more intense than anything we've ever seen. This lightning was hundreds or even thousands of times more powerful than anything from a thunderstorm. There's evidence in over 120 countries of rock melted and turned to glass during this event. This is called vitrification. Crazy. There's evidence of vitrification in moon rocks. We know for a fact large mammals like saber-toothed tigers and woolly mammoths were wiped out at this time. They didn't slowly go extinct. They instantly went extinct. During the 4 or 5 days of this event, the Earth was also awash in lethal radiation. Only animals that can go underground survived. Most of the human race died during this event. Only humans living near caves were able to find shelter and survive. If glaciers, which covered 30% of the Earth's surface, melted in a day or two,
why does it look like that part of the Fortnite map though? You know.
Glaciers, which covered
by lavish layer,
30%
literally looks like the same map.
Of the Earth's surface melted in a day or two. Think of the speed, volume, and pressure of water that would rush across the Earth's surface. This water would act like a power washer on stone constructions like the Sphinx and pyramids. Meanwhile, a sky full of plasma and lightning and radiation would have severely damaged the Great Pyramid if it was using a volatile chemical reaction to create power. Every culture has a flood myth that served as a reset of civilization. All those stories seem to point to a cataclysm.
Was it?
Oh no, I'm joking.
I believe it.
What?
You mean?
Wait. What did you say?
What?
I believe it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You said
Stop believing.
Stop believing.
You gotta do what I believe. Okay.
So your elders have insomnia. I have insomnia from the military. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure that's fucking traumatizing. I don't know, like, is you the type of person like me where like I can't go to bed till like I'm ready to pass out. Like I gotta be dog tired, bro.
At the end of the Younger Dryas. Myths of lost continents like Atlantis also fit into this timeline. Now, I'm not claiming anything I've said today is what
Hey,
happened,
Fonz, you
but I
wasn't
am
shit,
saying
boy.
there's evidence that it was
Little boy
possible that an advanced civilization existed thousands
Don't
of
take
years
away from-
ago. That civilization had the technology to create unlimited
Why
clean
send that nigga
energy.
over there?
Then the glaciers
This
melted,
nigga really
a great
came
flood
in,
came, solar
fucking yapping when the video almost over.
Man.
Oh, y'all watching the video?
Nah, we watching a Cheez It walk, nigga.
Oh shit, that's my favorite. You feel me? Hey, bro, the cheese walk be crazy, nigga. I'm kidding.
All right, I'm gonna play it.
plasma and radiation destroyed a significant amount of life on the planet. The civilization then disappeared. Then thousands of years later, as the great Egyptian culture was forming, they would have utilized the pyramid, not for power, but for ceremonial or religious purposes. They would have altered the Sphinx, carving away the original design and replacing it with a design of their own. And we know this is what they did. Mainstream scientists are still not convinced, and that's okay. As time goes on and more secrets are revealed, sooner or later, we will learn the truth. And I suspect we'll learn that the pyramid power plant theory was right all along.
All right, that should be the end.
Whoever built the pyramids created energy that wasn't harmful to
that's
the
not
Earth,
it.
but
back to
resonated
it.
in harmony with it. A suspicious person might wonder why, if this theory has been around for 50 years, nobody's tried to replicate it, even on a small scale. Unlimited clean energy for everyone on Earth sounds like a way for the entire human race to take a huge step forward. Think of the technological advances that could be made if electricity was free. Think of the political strife, economic instability, and the endless wars that could be avoided. But maybe what's happening now is what happened to Tesla 100 years ago. In Tesla's time, nobody was interested in creating technology that would make power free for everyone. Empires owned by JP Morgan, the Vanderbilts, and the Rockefellers would have been devastated. The Carnegies, the DuPonts, and the Mellons all would have seen significant losses. These families owned all the energy production and distribution in the United States. Their companies were the lifeblood of American industry. The families were American royalty. If Tesla was able to achieve his vision, not only would the wealth of these families be diminished, so would America's standing in the world as a great new industrial power. Tesla said he wanted to bring abundant electrical energy to remote, underdeveloped parts of the world to foster closer communication between nations. This couldn't be allowed to happen. America and the corporations that controlled it would never have given up their advantage. They still won't. When Tesla died, the FBI and agents of the OSS were, for some reason, close by. Tesla's documents were stored in 80 boxes, all organized and numbered by Tesla himself. Only 60 boxes
there
were
we go.
discovered. And since then, a few scientists have stated that Tesla's invention would have never worked. But that's what scientists said of most of his inventions. Viewers of this channel know that most science is bought and paid for by corporations and governments. This is especially true in the last couple of years.
Get the jab!
Right.
Another jab! Another jab! Another!
Yep.
Whether those jabs work or not, you human pincushions are making people rich.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. 80% of the products we use today can be traced back to Tesla. But the technology that we really need, now more than ever, is inexpensive, clean energy. Sadly, that technology died with Tesla. Instead, the world went in the direction of coal and oil, and nations fought and continue to fight wars to control these limited resources. Oil, coal, and war may be terrible for the planet and the people who live on it, but they're great for business, and for all his genius, that's something Nikola Tesla never understood.
I think that's the mic
Thank you
drops.
so much.
All right, thoughts. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy. It's getting a little what's the word? Skibbity out here.
A little skibbity.
Thoughts. Wasn't that kind of nuts?
My hair hurt.
It's a lie, bro, but that shit is crazy. I told you he was gonna blow your mind with that shit.
It did. It did that for sure.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Me too.
Right. Nobody's
this
saying anything
guy-
outlandish.
Miss
And that's
Where's
what you
like-
get to when
What?
Yeah, that's her nickname.
Hello?
Miss wears hats a lot. How are you doing today?
I'm
Easy.
good.
No, I'm talking about Major.
Oh, wow. Bro, I keep forgetting that I be muting to talk to the chat.
Stop muting.
But it's cause I don't want you to have to hear the whole fucking script every time.
What
Somebody
script?
come in the screen. Yo, what's good? Blah 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 blah. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Da, 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 da. All that shit.
I mean,
it get kind of annoying to have to hear that shit all the time. Me talking to the chat.
Well, nice.
Not really.
Hey, all I'm saying, bro, I was thinking about the other person.
Nah, I respect the consideration.
Wait, Trey's still in here? Oh, that nigga definitely sleep. He cannot stay up late for a long time. I don't know how he stayed up this long. See, bro, yo, this is a rare territory here. Usually Trey would have been knocked out by now. Am I lying? The max Trey can usually stay up is like 2 a.m. And that's pushing it.
You was up pretty late yesterday. Huh?
What you eating?
Doritos.
Ooh, what kind?
Spicy nacho.
Ooh, those spice. I love those. Gas. Nacho flavor or ranch?
Nacho.
Spicy nacho.
Okay, but regular nacho. Nacho or ranch?
Spicy nacho.
Okay, this nigga.
She said, she said regular, she said red bag or blue bag, nigga. Oh, yeah, nigga. Nacho cheese, Cool Ranch. That's what she's asking.
You talking about if I didn't have these?
Which one, nigga?
So if I didn't have a spicy nacho.
Yeah, you had gun to your head, and they said pick one. Which one are you choosing?
Nigga, pop me, cause it ain't spicy nacho.
This nigga is being doing too much. See, I would take nacho cheese.
No, nacho cheese, all right.
Are you taking that over Cool Ranch?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you choosing nacho cheese over Cool Ranch?
No, I'm still choosing spicy nacho.
Fuck this nigga, bro. Honestly, like for me, like I think it goes like this. I think spicy nacho at 1. I don't know if I don't want to put nacho cheese at 2 because I feel like I like sweet and spicy. I like the sweet.
Nah. You ever had the which ones was it? The roulette joints?
What?
The roulette ones.
The fuck is no nigga? What?
What? I'm not even trolling. I'm being like that serious. Like you could look it up. They was like rare. Like I don't know if it was like a limited time or a seasonal or something. But
no, I'm not had that.
Like it was.
No, I'm talking about just the regular bitches. I don't need the nigga. What the fuck are we doing the roulette for? I'm talking about the regular.
Nah. Hear me out. The roulette joints. It was pretty much like one of them chips in it was like dumb hot. But like, you know what I'm saying, yo, that was it.
Oh. I'm going back to the regular bag, nigga. So I think 1 goes spicy nacho. Me, 2 goes sweet and spicy chili. Or the sweet and the sweet and spicy chili. That won't be 5. 3, I think gotta be nacho cheese. And then 4 is Cool Ranch. and then everything else. That's that's how everything else goes.
I don't understand why people eat Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is literally like a more kickier version of just a regular bottle of ranch. Like fizz ass.
I don't like Cool Ranch.
Like it's cool, but no.
Wait, did I hear Yowza?
I mean, yeah, the niggas in here. No, yeah. This nigga Yowza's in here.
I didn't know that was him.
Yeah,
Why
he
you
just
sound so
pulled up.
loud? Is he low for y'all?
Yeah, he is. I can barely hear that nigga. I don't even hear that nigga.
I
Sav
thought
and
it should be.
Yowza, bro. Sav name keep popping up too. I don't hear that nigga.
Nigga, I am Sav.
Oh, that's you. Nigga, hold on, Harlem. You talking this Sav talk?
Are you crazy?
You and Harlem sound the exact same, nigga.
It is
Nigga.
Harlem, you
This nigga
This
crazy.
nigga got 2 accounts.
Yes.
You just a weird ass nigga, bro.
I'm on my phone, nigga.
Why the fuck you using your other account?
Because I'm on my phone?
Nigga, stick to one account, nigga.
No, I can't. How I'm gonna be on Discord on my laptop and on my phone at the same time?
Why the fuck you doing that at the same time? Why is your laptop up and your
Because
phone?
I got my Discord on my laptop across the room. Like I'm
So you
literally
being lazy fuck.
no. I'm working smarter, not harder.
This nigga.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, Wowza. Yeah, speak the fuck up, nigga. Your shit way too low.
I'm just being quiet. I'm just.
Hey, get off y'all's back, man. He quietly spoken.
Oh, soft spoken ass motherfucker.
What did I miss? Food up.
Yowza came back with the Uzi.
What happened? Yowza? What'd he say? What'd he say?
Nothing.
He yelled at Trey.
Trey.
He yelled at Trey for telling him to speak up. He was like, I don't need this. And I was like, damn, chill, Yowza.
Nah, this nigga definitely milking. This nigga definitely milking. Because that's not at all what happened.
No,
nah, all you missed was no. Like on the real, all you missed was this nigga saying something goofy. Talking about, yo, Sav, you and Harlem sounded like.
Nigga, I didn't know this nigga had 2 accounts, right?
Yo.
Who the hell do you think Sav is?
Nigga,
you thought Harlem and Sav was 2 different niggas?
Serious.
How's
Would
he
you
gonna
be
know?
Exactly.
He don't know your music.
So wait.
If he knew your music,
You mean to tell me this whole time?
My nigga, I have not fucking talked to. I'd only talked to your fucking account. I never ever really. I just looked at that nigga and be like, damn, that nigga ugly as shit and he fat. Like, damn, that shit crazy. I ain't never really talked to that nigga. I ain't never tried to talk
to here earlier.
You just dissed whoever that was in your PFP.
I wasn't aware that that's your fucking PFP, nigga.
My what?
Profile picture. That's what PFP stands for.
So you thought Harlem Poppy was talking earlier?
You about to confuse this nigga.
Next.
I'm confused because like
you about to confuse him, gang.
This nigga literally said,
"Next,
yo, you and Harlem Poppy sound alike."
Next.
Yo, Prince said Trey was dancing again.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Trey
Bro.
busting it down.
No, it was not, bro. No, I fucking was not, bro. Prism, you're on OD.
Where the emotes? Where the emotes?
No. Fuck that. No. Prism was trying to sit over here because I did an IRL stream because I went to go get food, and she was like, "Oh, you should do the dance, do the dance." And I'm like, "No, I'm not finna do the dance because number one, it was fucking same old 2-step, and number two, I'm gonna go get food. My niggas was already outside waiting for me. No, do the dance. I'm like, bro, no. So I
So
go
your
on IRL
problem
stream.
wasn't it was the logistics of looking back at it that
I
kept
didn't
you
look
away.
back at it, nigga. I was just trying to figure out my
Oh,
placement in the
okay.
fucking room.
Whoa.
That's
So
what we
you
call it
wait.
nowadays.
So
Huh?
you were looking back at it.
No,
Mm.
I was looking
You
at
caught.
the fucking bed.
Hold
You
on.
caught.
No,
Ain't no
stop.
way
This
out.
nigga just said, "Hey,
No,
y'all heard that, right?"
no.
Hands
I
up,
didn't
don't
even
shoot.
look, bro. I did not do that. I looked back at my fucking bed.
So you did
I
look
looked back at
back.
my bed.
We didn't say what it was.
Hey, yo,
Why the fuck? Oh my God, yeah, niggas.
you just confirmed it.
So you
You
looked
just
back
confirmed it.
and then you looked at it.
I plead the fifth.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck your other things. Yeah, plead the
Nigga
fifth.
said the keyword. Nigga said,
Plead the
I
fifth.
look back at it.
Plead the fifth.
You can't. You're
Fifth.
caught.
Fifth.
FBI, open up.
Fifth.
Mm-mm.
This nigga trying to no. Sierra, you want to know what else you missed? This nigga want
What?
to talk about roulette fucking Doritos. When we talking
The
about
way
regular
y'all
fucking.
said scared me is crazy. It was
This
only a
nigga brought up.
little. It was only a little.
So niggas ain't never had the roulette
No,
Doritos?
niggas ain't never had no fucking roulette Doritos.
No. Let everybody else speak though.
Sierra, have you ever had roulette Doritos?
No, I've heard of it.
Yeah, she
You
heard of it.
but
Right.
you never had it.
Nope.
Okay then. Next, Yowza. Bro, if this soft-spoken motherfucker don't wake the fuck up and say something.
He not asleep.
Who
I'm
you
not
talking?
asleep, bro.
Who you talking
No, I'm
about?
playing. I'm playing. Talking
Talking
about this
about
nigga Yowza.
Yalsa?
Yeah.
Damn, you just gonna let him press you like that, Yalsa?
I'm just being chill right now.
The
Have
Yalsa
you ever had?
basically translation. Yalsa translation. He really just trying to spare you for real, so you might want to stop.
Bro, I'll instigate it, bro. Anyway, Yowza, have you ever had roulette Doritos?
Did I lie?
No.
Yowza. Bro, shut up. Yowza, have you ever had roulette Doritos?
No.
Okay, thank you.
What point does
So,
that prove though?
you are by yourself.
Hey.
Because we were ranking levels of Doritos, and you said, nah, bro, nah, the roulette joints. We talking about flavors, not types.
That is a flavor, nigga.
Look at every time I type of roulette Doritos have spicy nacho. Guess what? There's a regular spicy nacho. They have Cool Ranch.
Oh yeah,
Guess
these
what?
Doritos.
There's a regular Cool Ranch.
Those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never mind. Now I know what you're talking about.
But have you had them?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so it's 2-on-2.
Nigga.
It's 2-on-2. If this nigga Fonz was awake, we could really settle this shit.
Lil bro had him. I can confirm that.
How you gonna be the one to tell him?
That's my little brother.
So?
I know he had them.
Okay.
Like what?
Okay.
What?
Okay, that's what you believe, nigga. That's what you believe. No,
What do you mean that's what I believe? It's factuals, no capsules. If that's
I'm bullshitting.
That's like Sam.
My nigga, I am bullshitting.
Oh.
Bro. This nigga, bro.
I'll be ready to tee up, man.
This nigga. Bro,
I'll be on edge.
I know you do, nigga. This is why, bro. This is why, bro.
Almost went off the rails.
Almost went off the rails, yeah. Nigga, oh shit. Anyway, Kira.
Bro, I gotta fix this voice threshold because this thing picking up too much. I hear it.
All right, what's your top Doritos like in rank?
In rank?
Yes.
Hey,
in
yeah,
rank.
okay.
Spicy nacho.
See?
Bro, this
1.
nigga. Okay.
Nacho cheese. 2. That's it. Cool Ranch. Throw them in the trash. I hate them. I hate them.
Bro.
Like,
Anyways,
why
yeah.
is Cool Ranch a thing?
Wait, what?
The only one that I know that likes those type of chips are probably my father.
He's an interesting guy.
No. let's see, for the flavors that you know, the regular flavors, rank those.
Huh?
I said Sierra. I think you
Oh.
already said it. You said everything you
Hey, Skibidi.
Wait, that don't even mean that. Okay. Hey,
So yeah, Sierra, could you just please rank your top
rank?
Doritos, please?
I don't know about rank, but I can just say nacho cheese and Doritos are at the top. And then that purple bag, whatever that one is, the sweet
You just
chili.
said, hold on. You just said
Nacho cheese and Doritos.
at the
No,
top.
nacho cheese and Cool Ranch. Nacho cheese, Cool Ranch, and the purple bag with the sweet chili.
Nah. Where does Cool Ranch for?
Bro, it's good, especially
First,
when you
second, or
get the,
third.
especially
No.
when you get the chips
First,
with
second, or
the
third.
extra seasoning. You get the chips with the
No.
extra seasoning, it's
Where?
number one. But if you get a
First, second, or
regular
third.
one, it's kind of,
First, second, or
I
third.
would say third.
Okay.
Then
That's my
sweet
choice.
chili too. Then yep, nacho.
No, you saying good
Nacho
things. You saying
cheese.
good things.
Those are good
Essentially,
ones. The
third
nacho
is like
cheese one is just
trash.
addictive.
Like, you know what I mean? Bottom of the
That's
barrel.
not trash.
Facts.
Okay.
No, facts.
Wait, hold on. Where's spicy
Like
nacho?
if you get the y'all know the variety packs, you'll eat the Cool Ranch last. Facts.
Yeah, it's like with extra flaming hot Cheetos. His ass.
Huh?
The extra flaming hot shits. I eat those bitches last.
The extra flaming hots.
Yes, extra flaming hot Cheetos.
What makes the mass?
My nigga, why does there need to be extra flaming hot?
You don't,
I can't.
you don't eat hot stuff?
I do eat hot stuff. Why
Like
do I
you don't
need
like the heat.
Why do I need extra flaming hot if I already enjoy flaming hot?
Because we want extra.
I mean, right.
Yeah, if I want extra, just put hot sauce on the bitch.
No.
Bruh.
It's extra flaming hot.
Bro, why do I need extra flaming hot? I'm done.
Because maybe the original ones wasn't enough hot to flame.
Anyway, so going back to it, I be leaving shit like that last. Like Dynamite is last. So hot fries, I eat that. I eat that first. I eat hot Cheetos. Hot Cheetos go second. Sometimes I eat the cornflakes. The cornflakes, that'd be bust for like if you throwing them bitches. Oh shit! Especially if you throwing them bitches and like something crazy. So
You in this throwing.
pause.
You said it.
Nah,
Hey,
you restated it though, so that's a pause for you.
Nah, you said it.
No, I didn't.
All right, I'm ready to watch this again.